Yo, what's going on, guys? Back with another banger today. Just a little information. Trying to do a stringer today. Another income. Trying to see how this works out. But look at the competition. Everybody probably getting paid though, as long as they streaming. So we at this Hennepin County Government Center.
Mommy.
And I got to stream for a couple hours. And then automatic pay. Boom. Couple hundred. But y'all tune in. I'm going to let y'all know insights of another stream of income for you guys. But this could be one. So I'm showing you the beginning of it, and I'm going to show you the end of it when it's all done. The boo's dirty. The boo's dirty. He told me to have a phone anyway, so I can be connected to the app, the stream. But that is a professional camera. That look like that's about worth about 30,000.
Now, y'all got strap you on my arm?
Your phone dead, baby. Look at your phone dead.
Oh, it's not, girl. Yes, sir. So I got 3 hours to stream and yeah, I'm finna walk with the kids and let the wifey sit there and watch the camera for a while, so nobody won't steal it while I'm streaming for stringer. But yeah, check this out though on our walk. Star Tribune. Look at that building. Look at that tall building right there, man. Yes, sir. Woo, that was nice, girl. That was cool. Hello. Whoa. All right, watch. Don't walk into nobody. Yes, sir. Look at all the people at the Hennepin County Government Building. I haven't been watching the news lately, so I really don't know what to expect and what's going on. But that's what I should have did before I accepted this assignment. But you guys, you can't go wrong with a couple $100 for 3 hours of live stream. You can't go wrong with that.
Little man.
Bookie, bookie. Hey, yeah.
Pause. So, excuse me, ma'am. How do you feel about the George Floyd killing?
I feel that was very unfair, and that they need to ask more questions before they just get to putting their hands on people.
Okay, so what do you think the guy sentence he deserved?
Life. Because he knelt on that man's neck. He intentionally killed that man. So I feel like he need to be in life.
Hey, how you doing there, sir?
Hey, how's it going?
How you feel about George Floyd situation?
I'm a journalist.
Oh, you're a journalist?
Yeah.
Okay. I should take notes from you because I should take notes from you. I want to be a journalist.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. Well, you're doing it right now.
Right.
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
How's it going? You guys coming down here for the verdict?
Yes, definitely.
It's gonna be an interesting day. I'm
Definitely.
glad to see people out here. It's mostly media. And
Right.
I like to see when it's community more than media. I don't like
Yeah.
when I don't like being outnumbering. I mean, I live here, but
Definitely,
Right.
definitely. Yeah.
We do too. So,
can I take a photo of y'all?
Oh,
Thank you
definitely.
so much.
Thank you.
have a great
You
evening.
too. Take care.
If you get a chance, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Duke Huncho Videos.
YouTube?
Yes.
What's it called?
Duke Huncho Videos.
Spell that last name.
DUKEHONCHO Videos.
All right, dude. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Take care,
Nice to meet you as well.
Since I can't have my shirt to promote, I might as well tell them, right?
Word of mouth. Better than nothing. Who do you hear? Am I the only person hearing a microphone? No, I don't want y'all to get snatched up. Get back over here.
Journaling. So that's what he called it, journaling?
Yeah, you are journaling when you
Vlog and stuff?
vlogging is basically journaling, but it,
I was expecting you to ask some more questions because I can't be a good interview person and ask people questions. So I was expecting you to say, hey, so how long you been in Minnesota and stuff like that.
He just said he couldn't answer none of your questions.
No, he
Yes, he did.
he
He
said
answered your-
about George Floyd because he a journalist, but not about Minnesota and the community and stuff he was talking about. How do you know?
She got the right thing on her.
I don't mean nothing.
Hello. For our YouTube channel?
Huh?
Can we record you for our YouTube channel?
Well, you can you shoot it
Definitely,
right now.
yeah.
Yes, definitely.
You said you the in the
I
world's
hold the current international Guinness Book of World Record for the longest distance a human being has walked backwards in 24
wow.
which is
That's crazy.
95.40 miles, and it was done at the University of Minnesota here
Wow.
on the West Bank. You know, the trains run on the bottom now.
Right.
You know, on top.
How long did it take you to do it?
24 hours.
24 hours. Wow.
95.40 miles, and I think the temperature then was 16 below zero.
16 below
That's
zero.
the only way you can get a record that type of mileage, you know,
Right.
in a cold environment. A lot of people haven't figured that out yet. See what I'm saying? They all go after my
Wow.
record, but they do it at the wrong time of year.
Yeah, right.
Perspire and sweat, so the only way you can get over there, come into a cold environment. And
Definitely.
if you do it, I'm gonna be out there watching you. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
walking
Come-
backwards.
All right, brother.
All right,
Let
brother.
me personally.
All right, thank you,
Got
sir.
the bragging right.
All right, guys, y'all check out his daughter's nail salon, Filthy Franklin Nails, 1832 Columbus Avenue, Minneapolis, Minnesota. She does everything. Here's her price list. I miss my job.
Babe, we got 2.5 hours
I'm not
left.
playing. I miss my job interview for this.
Why are you so mad? It's easy money, man. It's $160 though. Easy fucking money for 3 hours. To live stream this.
Come on, let's go bye-bye.
So like I said, we got 2.5 hours. It's gonna fly by like nothing, okay?
I need a cigarette. You got a cigarette for me?
I don't smoke them cancer sticks. Do you know cigarettes got tar in it?
I smell it. I smell it.
Do you know cigarettes got tar in it? That's what they use.
Cigarettes.
That's what they use. That's what they.
Use my mind. I'm gonna put my hands on it.
That's what they use to make concrete and roads and stuff.
Oh, that's too bad. That is so bad. My name is not Mamiya. Give me the shoe.
My cousin called.
That's for like the news or something, or your own thing you got.
This is for the news. I work for a TV show called Law and Crime.
Oh, what? Okay, that sounds nice right there. Definitely.
Yeah, I've been here for like 25, 27 years. Only served 2/3 of it.
Okay.
To get parole for the other third.
Okay.
That's gonna come and they gotta hit us.
That's what you think? That's what's yeah. Hope they get justice. Definitely. I'm doing this for a YouTube channel and streaming and just for the community. No, that's for streaming on Stringer. Trying to do a little Stringer, extra income and YouTube at the same time. You know? You got to. Yeah. How long you been doing your body of work?
So I'm an attorney.
Okay.
Who's hired to work on a TV show.
Wow.
So I'm a homicide public defender in Brooklyn for the last 8 years. Been doing homicides for 2 years.
Wow.
Defender for 8 years. Been doing the TV thing for about 2 years now.
Wow. That sounds great right there. I know you like it, huh? You love it. It's a great thing.
And when you're in the courts, you're kind of fighting on the front lines. So I get to. My family's West Indian, and so I went to Brooklyn for a purpose.
Okay.
People and shit like that, right?
Right.
On the TV, it's about educating people about what I see in the courtrooms.
Right.
And what justice does and doesn't look like, whether it's a white cop being prosecuted or people who look like us. And
Definitely.
sometimes the best way to show people what justice is to show them what a person who looks like them gets prosecuted.
Right.
And then you show them and be like, yo, you know that it's worse for us, right?
Definitely.
So if you're getting uppity about justice here, let me bring you to my hood and show you what's going on.
Exactly. Let them feel it.
And so I feel like this kind of covers that, for me at least.
Right.
And I get to wear nice suits and take care of my mom. So
Hey, and you're doing it well, brother. You're doing it well, brother. For real. I'm definitely taking notes, man. That's nice, man. I appreciate that information. Definitely. You said, what are y'all called again?
Law and Crime.
Law and Crime, okay.
definitely check us
Can I find you where? Where can I find you
You
at?
can just
Google.
We're everywhere. So we have a nationally syndicated show that I'm on 5 days a week with Law and Crime Daily.
Wow.
So I'm there every day, 5 to 5:30. We play at 10 o'clock in different networks all across the country.
Okay.
We cover the trial here. What we do is we do gavel coverage. If there's a big trial somewhere, we're there.
We're there.
A lot of the hosts and the anchors are like me, practicing attorneys.
Definitely.
So it's not just like, hey, reporting is like, this is what happens in court, this is what this means, this is how you move in a court to do X, Y, and Z.
Right.
And that's what you do.
Definitely. But it takes a lot of education, like you said, education, right?
It does, but I always tell people education isn't always from a book.
But experience.
Education comes from experience. Education comes, like you come out here, you do this trial, you do the next trial, you do 2 or 3 more trials, and people are like, yo, this guy knows what he's talking about.
Right.
You're not a lawyer, you're not this, you're not that, but
he knows what he's talking
people,
about.
especially our younger generation. Yeah, I did it with a JD and I got a ring to show it, and I'm a lawyer, but you can find different ways to educate yourself to try to push forward for whatever you want to do.
Definitely.
So.
Definitely. I appreciate that, brother. All right. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Well, y'all heard it here. Do Concho videos. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. Out here in Minneapolis, downtown Minneapolis. A whole community out here trying to see the verdict for George Floyd. And I'm doing a little streaming, too.
Suck a dick around this bitch.
Okay. Thank you very much, Your Honor. It is my intent that my remarks this afternoon be quite brief. I do not intend to relitigate the facts of this case, nor spend any substantial time looking at the law. The court is very familiar with the facts of this case, and the parties have fully briefed the court relevant to the sentencing factors. And we recognize that in any case, any sentencing that comes before the court is tasked with a difficult job. One is craft a sentence that serves the interests of justice and the regular states. The court must take into consideration the victim impact, public interest, as well as the circumstances and the history of the defendant. And in this case, more than any other, that likely any of us have ever been involved in, that task is exceedingly more difficult. In my remarks today, I just wish to briefly address each of those 3 considerations, starting with the public impact. As I believe we are all cognizant of, this case is at the epicenter of a cultural and political divide. We tried to keep a lot of that out of the courtroom during the trial and make this case about the facts. But we recognize what has happened as a result of this case. There are a great number of people who review any sentence we pronounce as overly lenient and insufficient to satisfy justice. There are an equal number of people who review any sentence we pronounce as draconian or overbearing.
Execute them.
Either way, some percentage of the public will view your sentence as a miscarriage of justice. The intensity of the public interest in this case cannot be understated. I trust that the volume of correspondence that each of us has received from the public at large is indicative of these very sentiments on both sides. As I was informed just yesterday, the Attorney General's office established a website, so the website to accept community impact statements. Again, in my understanding is in a little over 2 weeks they received over 1,000 submissions. Again, on both sides. By my very best estimate, since my representation of Mr. Chauvin began last summer, I would estimate that I have received over 5,000 emails, over 1,000 voicemails, and hundreds of handwritten letters. Again, on both sides. And I expect that Your Honor has likewise been inundated.
Oh, you good, bro? Yes, sir. Do concho videos, you dig? Downtown Minneapolis. We got the verdict of George Floyd killing. People out here protesting. YouTube, do not demonetize me. It ain't got nothing to do with violence, a riot, or nothing. So do not demonetize me. Just showing what's going on downtown St. Paul. By the crowd. Oh yeah, I said St. Paul? Damn, my bad. Minneapolis.
It's not good for people. I'm not basing my sentence also on public opinion. I'm not basing it on any attempt to send any messages. The trial court judge, the job of the trial court judge, is to apply the law to specific facts and to deal with individual cases. And so, Mr. Chauvin, as to count one, based on the verdict of the jury, finding him guilty of unintentional second-degree murder or committing a felony under Minnesota Statute 609.19 subdivision 2, 4, and 1, it is the judgment of the court that he now stand convicted of that offense. Pursuant to Minnesota Statute section 609.04, counts 2 and 3 will remain unadjudicated as they are lesser offenses. Part 1. On sentence for Part 1, the court commits you with the custody of additional questions for a period of 270 months. That's 270. That is a 10-year addition to the presumptive sentence of 150 days. This is based on your abuse of a position of trust and authority, and also the particular cruelty shown to the court. You're granted credit for 199 days already served. Pay the mandatory surcharge of $78 to be paid from prison wages. You're prohibited from possessing firearms, ammunition, or explosives for the remainder of your life. Provide a DNA sample as required by law. Register as a predatory offender as required by law. And you receive a copy of the order and also the attachment memorandum explaining our court's analysis. Anything further from the state? Gentlemen, remind the custody of the sheriff to be transported back to the DOC or whichever custody is currently holding. And have a look at it.
It's 22 years. We're going to see how the city feels. Call the fire trucks. I'm just saying, call the fire trucks.
Yes.
Didn't they give him
20 something years.
I thought it was 10.
No, I heard different people talking when after they said it, but it was like 20 something, 25.
Half years.
Yeah.
2.5 years, he'll serve 2/3 of that. So he'll do about 14 years because he's already got some time in.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And you heard it from the man.
That's crazy. He intentionally tried to kill that man and he only got what?
The dudes over there said call the fire truck. They finna start burning stuff down.
Boy, what?
Well, like the other dude over there said, 22 years is better than nothing.
Man, that man knelt on that man's neck for how long? Stop playing. He deserved more than he deserved life. He intentionally had murder in him.
That is like 25 years is like.
No, 25. He got 22 years. He don't have life. Right, he only gonna have to do 14 years.
That's right.
He gonna get right out of life, get right out of jail like nothing happened. That don't.
So they'll send him to federal time, and hopefully the feds will come after him hard because he'll do the 14 years in state prison, and then after that will be federal time.
Okay, so so I get him now. He
So he more likely than not will not get out of 14 years, depending on what happens in the federal case.
Okay, all right. Well, that's more understandable.
All right.
And what happens at the state level if he does time served for good behavior or anything? Because I know that's 2/3.
Getting good, yeah. So a good. So
Real sharpener over there. Yes, sir. Get that footage for all my out-of-towners. Y'all come to do control videos. And y'all see this footage right here, exclusive footage. Yes, sir. We downtown Minneapolis in the midst of it all. George Floyd killer got 22 years. People not happy about that. Not at all. But some people are satisfied with it, and some people feel like at least he got something.
I think the wild part for me
Okay, I can see that even without my glasses.
As we prepare to pray, in the state of Minnesota history. So on behalf of the Floyd family, we want to say thank you to millions of Americans who all said until we get justice for George Floyd, until we get accountability for George Floyd, none of us can breathe. We can breathe just a little easier today, and we thank you for that. Thank you all, and I will say this. We got accountability on the civil side, thanks to the leadership of the city leaders in Minnesota. We now have gotten some accountability in the criminal level. But we need accountability on the policy level. So we say to the United States Senate, pass the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act immediately. At this time, I give you one of the finest attorneys in the United States of America. I have had the pleasure of being with a team of lawyers, Reverend Al, who are second to none. And each of them work tirelessly day and night from every corner of America, working on behalf of George Floyd's family. And there is no way we could get to this point where we're at on this journey to justice without all our brothers and sisters, with Vonnie Refriedman, Madeline Simmons, Michelle Nadeau, all of those, Scott Peters, all of them who are working, Scott Madison, they allowed us to come out front to be with the family today, but they are not forgotten. And I know my brother in the bar who just did wonderful things in Louisiana with Uncle Sterling, Chris Stewart, appreciates each and every one of the lawyers on our team. At this time, you're going to hear from Attorney Chris Stewart and Attorney Justin Miller.
Done some things.
Yes, sir. Sharpton was over there talking, and he gave me Malcolm X vibes, Martin Luther King Jr. vibes. I feel like I met MLK or Malcolm X. And he said, in the words of Malcolm X, this is exactly what L. Sharpton said. He said, in the words of Malcolm X, it could be 6 inches of a knife stuck in our back and 4 inches out, but it's still 2 inches stuck in there, so that means something, he said in the words of Malcolm X. I'm gonna think about it and I'm gonna tell you about it later. But
saying, Malcolm X said, if you have a knife in my back 6 inches, to take out 4 inches is progress, but I still have 2 inches of knife in my back. The knife is still in our back, as long as these unresolved cases are there.
check this out. Yes, sir. Got some car footage.
Get this truck.
That ugly truck.
Perry for the people.
Oh, Perry for the people. Yep. So
these old things, they're not here to play.
We out with another banger. I appreciate y'all for watching. Watch the full video and make sure y'all hit that like. Hit that like for George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and everybody else.
You see this traffic?
Peace.
I'm trying to get through this traffic.
Oh yeah, update on the income, Stringer income. So it's successful, get paid Monday. Talked to the company, and I streamed good for 3 hours. The longest I ever freaking recorded and held my tripod. I set the tripod down for a little while too, but people kept getting in the way, so L. Sharpton came out there, so I had to move with him. But yeah, it was a successful day, man. I appreciate y'all watching. Peace.